the outcome of the election, or we'll call it selection, of the House of Assembly officers. We have Akpabio, we have Abbas, and some of the losers there, we have Orji Okalu. What do you think of this current Senate composition?
All right, let me just start by saying this. My name is Absigwama. A lot of people knows me already, so I don't think I need any introduction. Let me just put it this way. I want to say this to all Igbos. Fools. I'm an Igbo man, but Igbos are fools. I have a reason for calling Igbos fools, and I'll continue to call them fools. Listen, I don't know what is wrong with...
They're not patriotic as an Igbo man.
They are not. They are fools.
I say you are not patriotic as an Igbo man.
Listen, I am a patriotic Igbo man, but these guys on top there, they are fools. The ones at the top are fools. Listen, this thing is common sense. A Yoruba man, first man. An Hausa man, second man. An Igbo man is supposed to be third. Where did they come from? Akpabio, but Sansa just, when did they become president? Jonathan the other day. And now, I don't know what is wrong with Igbos. He's supposed to be an Igbo man. But nobody's talking towards that direction. Are you trying to tell me now, let us assume Peter Obi is the president? You understand me? And let's say, and I will someone Yoruba man is the next person. Who's going to be third? Is Yoruba Hausa? This thing is a common sense. Nigeria is so stupid I don't understand this country sometimes. Because you have to balance the equation. Now,
is it not about competence or politics?
Let me tell you, I know what played out. In the area of Akpabio, I know what played out. You know, among all the governors, Akpabio supported Tinubu like anything. Akpabio was there for Tinubu. The reason why Orji Okalu had problem with Tinubu, I will tell you why. Tinubu was to campaign in the east, and he called Orji Okalu to come and block. Orji Okalu did not go. He did not go throughout his stay in that campaign. So, but Akpabio was carrying Tinubu. So, if you were the same, what would you do? Definitely, you go for Akpabio.
You say this is a rubber stamp assembly.
Yeah, see, let me just tell you, the truth is that I used to say some National Assembly, or what do you call it? To me, I don't see what the assembly there. They have nothing to offer. All of them. I don't see, they don't represent the good for Nigerians. They don't represent anything good for Nigerians. They are just there for their private pockets. The likes of Akpabio and the rest of them, they're just there for their private pockets. Now, can you just say, tell me, somebody who is there, okay, look at your president. He just got into power. I want to ask a question. Do you know that Tinubu is not an intelligent man? But sometimes I wonder when they say this man is intelligent. I question people, where does Tinubu's intelligence comes from? I, as a person, I'm more intelligent than Tinubu. I'm saying it confidently. I'm not just
somebody that was the governor.
No, I said I am. See, I want to tell you. See,
was able to let us
listen. Let's take this thing out. Let me tell you why I said so. Now, you are picked as a president of this country. You got into power. The first thing you are going to do is this. Even if you have the software subsidy in your mind, first of all, tell them borders are open. Nigerians have to celebrate. You know what you want to do? You give them 2 months. Then you tell them you want to remove subsidy. Nobody will question your authority. Because you have given them what to celebrate with. So nobody will go, okay. Now they will say, we'll manage. Because we have always managed in this country. So nobody will question your authority. But this one, you do not do that. You just come one day, to show you that these people don't have the interest of the poor masses at heart.
So you are saying that this assembly is not a rubber stamp assembly?
See, I'm telling you, everything is on. See, the assembly now, that one is a normal assembly as usual, like Buhari assembly. So I don't really see, let me tell you, I don't really see anything different they're coming there to do. Because this crop and the set of people there are not for the poor masses. Does Akpabio represent somebody for the poor masses? No, he is not. I know how much he spent in the stadium he built in there, whatever, but we know how much he swallowed. Okay. So what am I trying to say? What I want to let people know is that, you see this country is burning, and that's the truth. Now, Tinubu there as a president, are you there to deliver the poor masses? You're not there to deliver the poor masses. What would inflate the price of things? You're not there. Okay, look at the way Nigeria is now. There's nothing that's moving in this country, and yet one man is promising heaven and earth in this country. That's a promise we got from Buhari. Nothing happened in 8 years.
Is it not too early to call?
That's what they said during Buhari time. They will say it's too early. I remember I was the one talking during Buhari. When Buhari was just 2 months in office, when I was complaining, they said, shut up. Say Baba will do it. But what happened? 8 years, he didn't do anything.
Okay.
Now, Tinubu is there now. We are complaining again, and now everybody's complaining. People are saying, don't worry, Baba knows what he's doing. Who is your Baba? A man that is intelligent who doesn't. So what I'm trying to say is that, let me just cut my long story short. I want to advise Tinubu, if you know you want to work for Nigerians, sit tight and work for Nigerians. Or else we'll put you out after 4 years. We'll just kick you out of the office if you don't know what to do. Thank you very much.
MC Grammar. Yes, that is MC Grammar speaking on the Senate presidency. I have my brother here. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
The outcome of the election or selection of the House of Assembly members. I just want to get your own comments on it.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much. My name is Izzy. Concerning this 10th National Assembly election, I will not say it's a selection because that is an in-house something. It's not something that is for everybody. So they actually did their choice. They picked their choice, and I'm sure the candidature of Mr. Godswill Akpabio to them is a very nice one and a welcome idea because you have numerous parties in the house and a lot of them decided to vote for him. That means they believe he can lead them this 10th assembly. So for me, it's a nice and a welcome idea.
Some people say it's a rubber stamp assembly. Do you think so?
I don't think so, because where you have multiple parties in the system and they themselves also decided to vote for him because he campaigned. When you look at it, he campaigned and they bought his ideas. So, and I believe based on the ideas they bought, that was why they decided to go for him, including Labour, including I think some ABGA and NMPP and what have you. So if they could vote for him and he eventually becomes the Senate president. So what are we saying? Okay. So he's a welcome idea.
Let's look at this aspect. The East,
yes.
The East not having a juicy post in this 10th assembly.
Yes, that's true. It's true that they don't have a juicy position. But what happened is this. I don't look at it from that perspective. I look at it at the holistic perspective. You see, what happened is, if you ask me today, I don't think we have the right candidates for presidency, and also the East actually didn't give the vote to the party, and that's why they didn't see that the Senate presidency to. But it's still a welcome idea to me because at the end, if eventually the Election Petitioner Tribunal decided to make Mr. Gregory Obi the winner of the concluded February election, and he returns as the president, why would you want to have an Easterner as the Senate president? And also, so he's in line. To me, he's in line. So I don't actually look at it from that perspective. I'm a Nigerian. I'm from the East, but I don't actually look at things based on that sentiment. I believe everybody is carried along. So therefore, if you don't have the right candidate at a particular time, please do not make it something that is worth nothing.
Look at lastly, I want to look at it, attaching ethnicity to whether it's Senate president or House of Rep. What is the benefit to that ethnicity? If you have an Igbo senator or Senate president, does it benefit the Eastern region or otherwise?
No, it's just like balancing of power, if they want to say, sharing formula of power structure. But for me, I believe let's make it work. What is best for Nigeria for me is what I think is best for everybody. So having an Igbo Senate president, if he's the right man, after all, when Obasanjo was the president of this Federal Republic, we had more than 5 senators that came from the East. And so if we don't have it now and we have someone that is competent enough to do the job, let's just go for that person.
Okay. Thank you very much, my brother. I have Mr. Kule. Come on, Mr. Kule.
What's there for me? Is there any palliative?
This
is there any palliative for me? All of you just keep doing.
No, you'll be brought into the fold. Don't worry. You're a bona fide member. You're an in-house member. So, the outcome of the election, the Senate presidency. What's your take?
My take is the preferred candidates won, and the preferred candidate was elected. I mean, preferred candidate.
No politics.
There was no politics, because if you know how Akpabio has embraced his fellow senators, you know, it's all about you lobby, you embrace, and you know, you bring everybody to board, on board. You know, so some people just sit down there and they say they want Senate presidency, and I'm just shocked with the other guy. That's Yari, or what's it called? Yeah. You know, I don't know. He just wants to test the waters, man. You know, and he tested it and he saw that. Well, he tried. He had 46 votes, while Akpabio has 67 votes. So to me, it has come and it has gone. They should not hit the ground running. We want a good governance and we want a good policy. You know, we want a good policy that will come from the Senate. You know, so and that does not mean that they will have to be a rubber stamp Senate.
Because I want to ask that question. Do you think it's a rubber stamp?
I know they won't, because the man himself loves criticism. You know, the president himself, the way I see his body language, he loves criticism. When you don't criticize people, that means that person is dead or alive, or that means you are just, you know, playing games with that person. But it's when you criticize people that person will be able to adjust himself and do the needful of, you know, he needs to do on the good governance.
Lastly, would you say the East has lost out in this assembly?
The East has not lost out, because the East believe counts Akpabio as one of their brothers, and the East actually
is from South.
The South is Calabar belongs. People will tell you, say Calabar belongs to the Southeast, Akwa Ibom belongs to the Southeast, in the whole order, in the whole regional system. If you want to count East now, you talk about Calabar, you talk about Akwa Ibom, you know, and part of Rivers. So as it is, I think the Southeast needs to come together and see how they can go about formidable, politics, how they can embrace, how they can try and practice politics of lobby, politics of inclusiveness, how they can work their way into politics of inclusiveness, because it's not all about you stay aloof, man, and start complaining and start this thing. How many people have you consulted with? And I'm telling you, Southeast has to build a bridge, you know, in the north. Some of them have started it, like Oji Uzo Kalu, and some other great guys there. But the remaining guys need to embrace, because your enemy can be your friend tomorrow. That's what is just playing out.
Thank you very much. Yes, the South is not totally, they have not lost totally from the assembly elections. That's from Mr. Kunle. Have Mr. David. Good morning, Mr. David.
Good morning to you.
Your take on the election, the elected members of the 10th House of Assembly.
Is it the Senate President or the elected members? I don't have issues with the elected members, but my subject matter, my focus should be on the Senate President. It is so sad in this 21st century. We have a country that dictates and then impose the Senate President on Nigerians. It's uncalled for. Every organ of government should be independent, so that there should be checks and balance. If there's no checks and balance, that means the executive can do whatever they like, the judiciary can do whatever they like. How is it possible for the executive arm of government imposing a Senate President on Nigerians? Because these people represent a constituency. These people have been voted there to represent and then in return deliver dividends of democracy to their respective constituency. But it's so uncalled for. When we have the president, as of last week, we all know that every Nigerian, 80% of Nigerians knows who will become Senate President, which is supposed to be so. That election, that office of Senate President ought to have been contested. It should have been a very tight contest. The lawmakers should, at least from the caucus, appoint who ought to lead them. not by interference from the executive arm of government. Don't be surprised tomorrow the president might bring a bill that say Akpabio kill all Nigerians. Akpabio are sent to it.
So you're saying it's a rubber stamp?
You don't need a soothsayer to tell you. It is more. It don't understand. Will be even more than the one of Ahmed Lawan, because I is a very crafty man. Before the devil gives you something, you have so many things to put on the table. The president, Ashwaju, would not give you offer without you bringing it on the table. That was why he refused Orji Okalu, because he know Orji Okalu, both of them started politics. They were the both of them were what governors in the 1999 class. So both of them have been in the political terrain for a very long time. So if you cannot bend Orji Okalu, me I would have preferred Orji Okalu to some extent. But even his Igbo brothers went against him. Even the governor of Imo State you saw him, he was busy campaigning for Godswill Akpabio. Even the Igbos, and the Igbos now have been thrown out of this scheme of government. The same thing is complained last in the previous administration. Now the same thing has happened now. You see the Igbos senators, the former governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, was busy throwing Akpabio everywhere, and these people knew vividly that their son who is contesting for this post, who's supposed to rally around behind their son, if not the Igbos. Even the Igbos to themselves, they are serious. Yes, it is so glaring. They are serious. This is the time you have fought and said no, let the Senate president be thrown to the southeast. The president, you lost the president, you lost the vice president, you lost the chief of staff, you lost every position among all the key positions in Nigeria. Now the Igbo is now out of the scheme. Even the Senate president, the number 3 position in the country, which is supposed to be given to the Igbo man, the Igbo man has
Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker
is in the north now.
Deputy Speaker.
Which deputy speaker in our position. You said funny. You saw what happened. You saw what Senator Bukachua said. You saw what he said. He said he encouraged on the right of his wife when his wife was the president of the what appeal court to inflate. She said she talked to him. He said he spoke to wife to help his colleague, all his colleagues in the Senate. So that is the judiciary you want me to believe on, where a man will go to his house and then tell his wife on the verdict or what to say. Probably that was why maybe Senator Bukachua indirectly was referring to Orji Okalu. No, Orji Okalu ought to be in jail to some point. When the judge sentenced him, at the point they said the judge that sentenced him, he was promoted to the what? No, to the higher court. Okay. When Orji was being sentenced for him to be remanded in prison, now they had to go to appeal court and said the judge that sentenced Orji Okalu was being promoted. So at that point, she doesn't have any constitutional power to give verdict. So probably that was what Senator Bukachua wife did to help Orji Okalu too.
Okay. Would this 10th assembly do well? Would this 10th assembly do well, as you say?
Did the last assembly do well? From interference. The assembly that really worked for Nigeria was the 8th assembly, which was led by the opposition, Saraki. He saw it. Most of the bills that will not favor Nigerians, Saraki will turn it down. That is how it's supposed to be. So that there should be checks and balance. It's not every bill kill Nigerians. He will stamp at it.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's hope that this assembly works for the good of.
I'm not hoping. Even the person in the aim of the
I'm talking about assembly, not the president.
Who?
The assembly.
So who is the assembly? Is it not Senate president?
Okay, Senate president.
Who is the assembly? Can the floor member assent to a bill without the consent of the president? Is it not whether which assembly are you hoping to do? Mugu assembly.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Peter, for having me.
Yes, that's what we get on the street. Reactions from the outcome of the elections, the Senate, the Deputy Senate, and also House of Reps leader and Deputy House of Reps leader. Yeah, this is News Post TV. You can subscribe to this channel for more notifications. Thanks for watching. I am Christian. Bye for now.